It's a double scoop kind of day. Just making my heart so happy. And it's here. I had no idea it was getting delivered. So I'm about to unbox it real quick. Happy Tuesday. I got my I'd rather be a unicorn cup. About to make my pre-workout so that I can do my workout before school because I learned my lesson yesterday. Gigi is my ride or die this morning. She's like stalking me. It's a double scoop kind of day. Come to mama. Every morning, my girls and I get on an accountability call so that like we have friends that are up early working out with us or doing business work or whatever they want to do. And this is who's on this morning. Oh, look. She saw me. Hi. She's working out. She's working on her business. And Gigi's being nosy. Cuddling with my little girl is one of my favorite things in the morning. Ew, but she's giving me that side eye. Look at G. Don't give me side eye. Hey, why are you doing that? You're making me sad. Ouija. Aw, okay, that's a cute face. Thank you. Is she? Have you ever seen a dog cuter than her? No. The answer is no, you haven't. So don't even try. Right? You're the cutest dog in the whole world. You ready to work out? You ready to work out with mommy? You're such a good workout partner. Happy Tuesday. What a day. I'm like, my voice hurts so bad, so I'm chugging all the water. This will be my third, or is it my second water bottle? That's not very good. These are only 30 ounces, so I try to drink 4 of these a day, or one of my giant ones if I'm home. But today has been cray bananas. You guys know I've been hustling, grinding, whatever you want to call it, at school because our concerts are in 2 weeks. So we have, after today, we have Wednesday, Thursday, we have 13 more days of school till Christmas break. We get 2 full weeks off. Just making my heart so happy. This morning, my older kids just were not good. It's so frustrating because most of it are kids that I've known for over a year and like they weren't this bad last year. So that's like the frustrating part about seeing kids for more than a year. Like if you see them fall into the wrong group of people or the wrong whatever, or something happens in their life that like changes their personality. That, I mean, traumatic stuff happens all the time, no matter what demographic or whatever you teach, and it can really just change a child's behavior. And it's just so like frustrating when you're like, come on, like I know you can be better because you literally were better. And then, but you know, I had to call a mom this morning. I do not like calling parents because I know they don't enjoy getting phone calls. I don't enjoy making them because the kids have to like stop what they're doing basically and sit there, and sometimes they can overhear it because my room's not big at all. It's very small. By the way, some of you have been like, why your bathroom's so big? And I totally appreciate that. I've put a lot of effort into trying to make it seem big, but it is very small. I remember the first time I walked into it, I was like, I mean, I know it could be worse. I love my room, don't get me wrong. I've definitely made it home with the paper and everything, but for the amount of kids I have, especially in the older grades when the kids are bigger, and that's when we have bigger classes too, it gets real crowded in here. But anyways, they weren't terrible. Like I got everybody back on track and stuff, and everybody's saying it's not like we had a class like stopped in their tracks or anything. It's just like, it's so frustrating to have to start the day off by calling parents. Like that's not how I want to start my day. That's not how you want to start your day. But it's just one of those situations where it wasn't gonna proceed unless we did that, but whatever. So the older kids were just not great. And then for 3rd grade, I combined with the art class, which was just another 3rd grade. It's not an art class, it's the other 3rd graders that were going to art, because during the 2nd 3rd grade class, when I was supposed to be getting those kids, we took them to an assembly where one of the Bengals players came and spoke to them. So here's a little clip from that.
Put your hands together. Welcome number 4 of your Cincinnati.
And then after that, I went to lunch, and then the assembly was supposed to be over, but it wasn't. So this was like a really sticky situation. We went to the gym, and the process for getting our next set of kids was crazy. I ended up with 3 classes waiting outside of my room. I'm like, what? Like, first off, I only teach 1 class at a time. It was crazy. I had to raise my voice, and I like not that I've never raised my voice before. I never do when I'm teaching though, unless it's like a fight or something. But it was so chaotic in the hallway with the 3 classes that I had because they were little kids and all the kids moving in the hallway leaving the assembly. I like yelled, but the kids heard it and immediately were like, okay, she means business, and they were wonderful because it was just a really overwhelming situation for everyone, and the kids were taking advantage of like the craziness in the situation. So we got it handled. As soon as they got into my room, they came in and sat. I ended up teaching 2 classes that bell, and they were perfect. They sang their songs, they learned a new song. So I told them after we got settled in the class and stuff, like I was still pretty firm, not mean. Like there's a difference between yelling like that. I yelled, like I raised my voice. Like my voice was very loud. I know because I'm a trained singer, I know how to project my voice very, very loudly without damaging it. But I do think some adults might have been like, because I don't think they've ever heard me get loud like that, and I rarely do, so that's not surprising. But it was what needed to happen for the situation to get in control. And then once they got in my room and they got settled, I was like, I'm sorry I had to raise my voice, but it was really crazy, blah blah, and they didn't even care. They're like, oh. I'm like, okay, I guess I don't feel bad then because you guys don't seem to care. They just wanted a skittle for being good. They did. And luckily when they went back to their teachers after specials, they were all calmed down after the assembly and the craziness. They were good. So that was really good. That I felt good. I didn't feel good about having to raise my voice, but I felt good that I was able to get the situation in control. Something that whenever I've hosted seminars on like classroom management, one thing that you need to know is that if you are someone who yells a lot, you're just wasting your breath. Kids don't, if you're someone who's going to raise your voice at them all the time, they don't care. A lot of my students get yelled at home and stuff, and a lot of kids get yelled at home. There's a lot of parents who their defense mechanism is raising their voice. So they don't need to hear you raise your voice. Most of the time I talk to them in this tone. I mean, little kids I'm obviously a little bit more cheerful and like playful, but the bigger kids, I pretty much talk to them like this. You've seen me teach, like this is pretty much it. I don't raise my voice. I'm not gonna yell over you. I'm not gonna talk over you. I'll wait for you to be done, and the kids get used to that. So then when I do have to raise my voice, they know it's important and they know to listen. If you're yelling all the time, first off, you're gonna hurt yourself. You're gonna hurt your voice. You're gonna frustrate yourself, and the kids aren't, it's not helping anyone. So try to not raise your voice as much as possible. But I mean, that's just a random rant because there are just some teachers where they're not at this school, actually, really not at all, but I'm talking about my own school experiences. I had some teachers where all they did was yell all the time, and like it didn't mean anything because they're always yelling at you, and you're like, oh, here they go again. I just rolled my eyes. I get on my students so hard for rolling my eyes because I think it's the rudest thing ever. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard not to when someone's just constantly yelling at you. Like, you're like, you can't even hear it at that point. So anyways, if you're a newer teacher, try to not raise your voice unless it's a really serious situation. Like, that was a serious situation because we had a lot of kids that were not like behaving right, and that could have gotten out of control really, really quickly. So save it for when it matters. Don't just yell all the time. Waste the kids' time. Take away something they like. Don't let them do something fun. Don't give them a reward. You know, there's so many other things you can do before you get to yelling. Yelling is not necessary unless something bad is possibly going to come of it. You know what I'm saying? So save your voice if you're a newer teacher. And learn how to project your voice so that you're not straining. I mean, I lost my voice a couple times when I first started teaching because I wasn't speaking in the right tone, and sometimes like today I can tell my voice is a little sore because I've been singing every single day, all day, every day, and sometimes I'm like sort of belting in an unhealthy way to try to get them to hear certain pitches and stuff. Not good belting. I'm not a good belter, so don't sign me up for that, vocal people, if you know what I'm talking about. But you know, so if I know I'm like my voice is sore, today I was taking attendance and I was like, okay, I'm gonna take attendance, and if you can't hear me, you're in trouble. And like I was talking like that quiet, and they, like the little kids love it. They're like, here, like they like listening for their name. So there's a lot of things you can do to get their attention that don't involve yelling. But today I had to yell, which I never do, and it was uncomfortable because it was in a hallway with other adults around. But no one was like, they were just like, I don't think they knew that I could sound that loud. But anyways, I don't even know what I was trying to tell you what happened. So the Bengals thing was cool. I didn't really stay for much though. And then I taught 2 second grade classes, then I taught 2 kindergarten classes at the same time, and then I just had 1 first grade class, and all of them went really well. They stayed so focused for the amount of kids that were in the room, so good. And I'm getting really high hopes for our holiday concerts. And then I ended up not having ukulele today because I talked to most of the kids that are like older, and I was like, are you coming? And they all had excuses, which is fine because ukulele, like, we're not working towards a performance or anything. If it's choir, I have a problem. If it's ukulele, it's more of like, we call it ukulele club. It's not really like a performing ensemble because I don't see them enough for them to be performance ready. So I just ended up canceling it. So I will actually be done today at 2:30. I'm gonna go to a coffee shop and get a bunch of work done, and I'm probably gonna stay there till like 5:30 or 6 because I've got lots of stuff to do. So I will see you guys at the coffee shop.
Being your accountability partner. So if you're out with your friends and you want to drink, you need a ride home.
Alright, at the coffee shop with Bae. Do you want me? Yeah, do a trick. What's that? Jump up. Yeah. Doing some work. Made a Google form, so big things are happening over here. Stay tuned for my come up. So I just got back from the coffee shop, and I was not expecting this at all, but I hit a really big goal in my coaching business last month, and I got this awesome prize, and it's here. I had no idea it was getting delivered, so I'm about to unbox it real quick. Actually, I hit like 4 goals, so I got multiple prizes, but I don't know if they're all in here. I know one of them's in here because it's like big, and it's a big box. Oh, I'm so excited! Okay, so the first smallest goal I got me 2 of these water bottles. Can you see? Let's bring the ring light down a little bit. It's so cute. It's blue. It says Team Beachbody. It's nice. It's like a canteen water bottle. That's awesome. I wonder how many ounces it is. I'm sure it says somewhere. Feels like a big, like 30 or 40. So cute. The next prize looks so random, but it's really freaking cool. It's a magnetic vision board. So this can literally sit on my counter, and they even gave me Team Beachbody magnets to put on it. So there's like one that says Team Beachbody, the Team Beachbody logo, one that says like decide, commit, succeed, which is our motto, weights, and Shakeology. Like, that is such a cool gift. Like, it's so unique. I don't know where I'm gonna put it. We'll just put it there for now. Like, do you see it? Oh, I gotta change the angle. Do you see how big it is? From like far away, yeah, you can see. Like, this is awesome. And then last and most exciting, I got a new sweatshirt, and literally all this stuff is free. It's just their extra gift to me, in addition to paying me for helping people hit their goals. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, it's so cute. Look at this. Are you kidding me? Oh, okay, I'm putting this on right now. It's so soft. Oh my gosh, guys, I am obsessed. 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 I am. Okay. Oh, this is so cute. It has a pocket. It has this like I'm so obsessed braiding down the side. And in the back, it says Team Beachbody. Ah, this is so awesome. I'm so happy. Brandon is so jealous. That's okay. Guys, this is so cute. I'm so happy. Okay, but on that note,
I need to start spending my money more responsibly.
I didn't buy this. They were free. They were gifts.
Uh-huh.
He doesn't know anything about me or my passions.
I know everything about all of that.
No, you don't. You didn't even hear me say they were gifts.
I did.
They were Success Club prizes. Thank you. For 1 month. Okay, but anyways, on that note, it's 6:45. I'm just going to take my makeup off in a second. Probably going to take a picture with all this stuff so I can post on Instagram, show my friends, because I'm really excited. Receiving gifts is my love language, if you haven't noticed. But then I'm just going to get ready for tomorrow and go to bed. So, I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.
25 days in a month. 25 days in enough where I don't give a wait a minute. 25 days, got the lock with the chain at the door. Don't knock, no gifts over here. I don't smell nothing in the air. You can take